What's going on, guys? I just want to do an updated Marincess deck profile and combo guide. I'm going to try to make this fast. That way this video is not 30 minutes long. So we're going to have 3 Spring Girl, possibly your best starter, maybe your second best, Pascalis, 3 Blue Tang, 3 Seahorse. We're already at 12 starters. 3 Mandarin. So 15 starters is one way that you can look at this. All of them, of course there's ones you want to open more than others, like Blue Tang and Spring Girl, and maybe even Pascalis. But at the end of the day, any of them can get your plays started. It's just with more resources you can make better plays. We're going to go with 2 Wave, 1 Ocean, 2 Dive. This is all you need, because this is not a grindy deck. It's not really a deck that's going to grind. Like, you're either going to stop your opponent's plays, get through to the next round, and you know, just typically you're going to go for the kill, maybe turn 3, possibly turn 5. But it's not necessarily a grind deck. It's just a deck it has trouble OTKing. You can OTK, but it's kind of hard. Okay, 2 Pot of Desires, because you don't really care about getting rid of everything. That's not as important as getting your play going. And you can't use Prosperity because you need your extra deck. And we're going to go 1 Talents, just so you can take cards out of your opponent's hands or draw 2. Okay, 3 Nib. This is why people like this deck. It plays a lot of hand traps. 3 Valor, 3 Ash, and 3 Imperm. So 12 hand traps. That's a good amount. 12 hand traps is really good. That guarantees you're probably going to see at least 1, possibly 2. And then for this is a going first build. Marincess definitely wants to go first. Anti-Spell Fragrance. This is actually a really good card. I mean, it's crazy. If you set this and then Judgment, that will help you stop any kind of weird board wipe situation. It's just gonna help you do it. Okay. All right. For the extra deck, it's pretty standard. We're gonna have. Oh, I forgot to organize it. We're gonna have 2 Blue Slug. We're gonna have 1 Marbled Rock. We're gonna have 2 Sea Angel. We're gonna have the Argonaut, Bubble Reef, Coral Triangle, Coral Anemone. 2 of these. You need these. This is critical. Splash Mage. That could be something else. Possibly Crystal Heart. We'll see. Bahamut Shark, Toad, because certain hands allow you to make this. And then the Water Charmer. I'm not really crazy about this card. It just doesn't really come up, but you typically use the effect to add a water monster. And then Zealantis. This is going to be where your board wipe OTKs come in. Like I said, OTKing is going to be a little difficult with this build. Okay, let me shuffle the deck and we will go into some combos. Alright, I'm going to keep it simple. We'll just go into 1 simple combo. Alright guys, so I'm going to show y'all 1 combo. It's going to be the combo that you can pretty much pull off anytime, and I think it's the best combo right now, depending on your hand. Okay, so our hand, I might should have shuffled a little bit better. Our hand's not that bad, so we will actually go into a different line. So one of these Anti-Spell Fragrances, we're not actually going to set it now, but I'm going to go ahead and set it just for the... Oh, sorry, I forgot to shuffle this back in. Alright, so we will normal summon Blue Tang. The Blue Tang effect. We're going to send 1 Marincess monster from the deck to the graveyard. So we would send Mandarin. We want our Mandarin. Or you can send Seahorse, but it can't be done from the graveyard. So we don't want to do that. Alright. Now we're going to go into Blue Slug due to the zones. So blue slug, chain 1, blue tang, chain 2, chain 3. We're going to shuffle. We will reveal 3 off the top. Reveal 3 off the top. Add, we already have a spring girl, so we'll grab the dive, which works out really good. Sometimes your mills are good, sometimes they're not. We won't be drawing anymore. Now, we can go into dive. Dive effect. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to target 1 Marincess monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. So we're going to add this to our hand. You can also add, you can also do Seahorse in this case. Now, we're going to activate Marincess. I'm sorry. You need to send Seahorse. If this is your hand, you need to send Seahorse. I'm sorry. Go back, go back. So we would have sent Seahorse to the grave. We're going to add this. Seahorse. This is so you can guarantee you can summon it. Okay. Now, we can go into Sea Angel. Sea Angel effect. Now this card, never mind, it doesn't do anything. Sea Angel effect gonna add Battle Ocean. Battle Ocean is very critical, but you don't want to open too, like, if you open it you're good, but you'd rather search it. Activate, so now we're gonna activate Marincess Dive. Marincess Dive, we're going to add back the we're going to special from deck. Since Battle Ocean is in our hand, we're going to special summon from deck the, well, actually we'll go for Pascalus in this case. Since this is our hand, we're going to special summon this. So now we can go into to Shark. Shark effect, detach, into Toad. So now we have a Toad, and we are going to activate Dive, bring back Sprint Girl, because we have not used her effect yet to burn, but we don't have to. That's really just a burn condition. We're going to go into Anemone. So we already have anti-spell in this hand, so this is the route we would go. Anemone, effect, add a Sea Angel. Coral Triangle. So we would go Coral Anemone effect. We're going to add, you can target 1 Marincess card in your graveyard, add it back to your hand. So it don't really matter here, but you could go with Seahorse. Coral Triangle effect, we're going to send this right back to the graveyard, add a Marincess Trap. I always forget this one for some reason. Marincess Wave. So now, this is what our hand looks like. We would have used Dive already. Marincess Wave. Okay, so now, since we have anti-spell fragrance, I would go into Bubble Reef. Honestly. You could go into something else. Into Argonaut. Okay, Great Bubble Reef is what we'll go to. We'll activate the effect of this to equip. Definitely use your Anemone. And here is our hand. And then we have the face down anti-spell. We have an Omni-Negate Toad. We have a Marincess Wave. I would leave it in hand. That way they don't really know about it. I would set an Imperm. So the way this would work, now you're gonna chain the ocean to equip, of course. You're gonna gain 600, so you're gonna gain 1800 attack onto this, so you'd be looking at like let's see, 36, like 4400 attack This card gains 600 attack for each banished monster. So what would happen is, next turn in the standby phase, you can banish one water monster, draw one card. So you're going to have a 5,000 attack beater that can't be targeted with card effect, is unaffected by card effects. So let's just go ahead and banish one water monster from the graveyard. It can be Spring Girl. And then we'll go ahead and draw one card, just see kind of what we would draw into. So we would draw into Follow Up. So now, as soon as you can activate this, Anti-Spell Fragrance, now your opponent cannot activate, well, neither one of you can until they're set. So then we would use our Imperm, if we needed to, on something. Then we'd use our Omni Negate, the Toad, Omni Negate, and then, worst case, we'd use our Wave to survive. They're not going to beat over a 5,000 attack unless they Kaiju it. If they have a Kaiju, they have a Kaiju, whatever. And then next turn, we have Follow Up. So, yeah, I mean, we have tons of Follow Up. I mean, that's about the best line to go. Now, I may not have, like I said in the beginning, you definitely want to send Seahorse instead of Mandarin. I wasn't thinking there. Like I said, I haven't played this deck in a while. I've just kind of been playing around with it here and there. But yeah, I may actually take it to locals tomorrow just to test it out. I want to see how it does against the top meta. And we'll see how it does, and I'll let y'all know. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And we'll see y'all.